Thanks, Miss Leslie.
Of course. Hey, Rocky Beers. Is now a good time?
Yeah, it's perfect time.
Okay, so the people want to know, why Rocky Beers? Is that really your last name?
That is my last name. I don't know where it came from. I do know where my first name came from, and that is my mother's uncle. I was named after him.
Nice. And name your favorite beers.
My favorite beer, probably Rowdy Beers. He's been with me since the beginning, and we do everything together. He's my boy.
So, first of all, this is my first time in a locker room, and this looks sick. Do you mind giving us a little tour?
Of course. This right here is our cubbies. That's where our clothes are clean. They come out clean, and these are the little portals where you throw them in dirty, and then they pop out clean on the other side. It's a nice little contraption they got going on over here. This is the locker room. These are the players' lockers. This is wide receivers, running backs, and then later on you got quarterbacks. We have a ton of wide receivers. That side is defense. We stay away from the defense. And over here is my locker. As you can tell, they're getting our helmets ready for tomorrow's practice. We're switching colors. And this right here is my locker, number 89.
Whoa, nice. So can you give us a little locker tour?
Of course. This right here is the foot locker. It's nicely padded so you can sit on. You put your cleats and shoes and thigh pads down there to air out. Nice little vent system. This right here is the alcove. You put some clothes in there. You got some extra loops for clean clothes. This is also a vented area. I like to keep my cleats and gloves up here, sometimes my jerseys. And this is a little cubby where you can put all the goods and valuables. And then up top, you keep your shoulder pads and helmet to air out.
Nice. So what's your favorite thing in the locker?
My favorite thing in the locker is this right here, this Biscayne blue headband that I wear on game days. It's been with me for 2 years now.
And what's one thing you cannot live without?
One thing I cannot live without is sugar. I keep that in the valuable storage. Ooh. This isn't my favorite candy, but I mean, it gets the job done. I just need some sugar.
Yummy. And is that your favorite candy?
No, I prefer Sour Patch Watermelon.
Gotcha. So I feel like I have to ask the obvious question. How do you get to football?
The earliest memory I have is my dad throwing me a football in the backyard with me and my brother, and I accidentally ran into a fence while catching it. So ever since then, I've been playing football.
Nice. And what is your pregame ritual?
Pregame, I'll get my dress. I'll get dressed on. I'll get all my stuff, and then I'll stretch right here for about 30 minutes with my headphones on, and I'll get ready for the game mentally.
What song gets you hyped?
Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
I love that song. So if you could trade places with any other player on the team for a day, who would it be and why?
Definitely Keegan. He's number 44 on the defense. He's a outside linebacker / D end, and he has a stamp collection, and I want to get in there. I want to see what all of his stamps are.
I love that. Would you consider yourself an early bird or night owl?
I'm forced to be a morning bird because of our football schedule, but preferably if I was on my own schedule, I'd be a night owl.
Gotcha. So what's your favorite class you've taken at FIU so far?
Let's see. I've had so many good ones. Probably Excel spreadsheets because my mom was able to help me with it because she's really good at spreadsheets.
Whoa, that's interesting. So what is your favorite study spot on campus?
Let's see. There's so many to choose from because I do so much studying. Probably the library. There's a couch lounge, and it's right next to Auntie Anne's. So I'll just grab a pretzel and then chill on the couches.
We love Auntie Anne's.
Watch your step. There's, helmets. Thank you, guys.
All right, so share a funny story or memory from your time at the football team.
Every time Coach Roper does a special teams meeting, we all have a good laugh. Yesterday, he was trying to demonstrate a field goal, and he was spreading out and holding the line, and it was pretty funny.
And if you could give one piece of advice to your freshman self, what would it be?
Keep your head down and keep grinding. It's never over till it's over.
I love that. So out of all of the different uniforms you've worn, which one is your favorite?
Definitely the Biscayne blue, baby blue. It goes really well with the white socks. I love it.
That one's my favorite too. So what's your favorite thing about being on the football team?
Definitely the team meals. Look at those guys. Those guys. I like eating lunch with these people over here. Look at them.
Oh, am I flexing hard enough?
Yeah, you are. What's up, Snaggy? What up, T. Burke? These are the hot tubs, crucial for recovery. These over here are the cold tubs as well. Wyatt Lawson's in there right now with his headphones jamming. Both of these are very crucial for recovery.
All right, so how does it feel like seeing yourself in a video game?
See myself in the what?
The video game.
It's pretty weird, honestly. I think they did me dirty on the speed, but I mean, I'll just have to be better this year.
Gotcha. And what would you say is the best piece of advice you've gained from your coaches?
You're closer to your goals than you think you are.
Is there a coach or athlete you look up to, and why?
I'm gonna have to say Roger Rosengarten. He just got drafted to the Ravens as a lineman, and me and him have been playing sports since probably the 3rd or 4th grade, and he's definitely an inspiration.
Nice. So are there any other hobbies you're interested in?
I'm a big hammock guy. I like to read books, collect chess sets, listen to music, and I do a lot of trail biking back in Colorado when I go home.
Trail biking? We love that. Okay, so I'm curious, what's your major?
My major is disaster management, and that includes FEMA courses, and they teach us how to deal with hurricanes and floods and fires and building collapses.
And how do you typically balance academics and football?
Compartmentalization. When you're doing academics, you gotta do academics, and when you're doing football, you gotta do football.
Oh, nice. Okay, wait. I cannot believe I haven't asked you this yet, but what's your favorite spot on campus? And you cannot say the football field.
My favorite spot on campus happens to be a set of trees right outside my dorm building, actually, and I pop my hammock up right in between them, and I just relax all day.
Nice. And what is your favorite place to eat on campus?
It's gotta be Panda Express. I love Panda Express. The go-to meal is probably orange chicken. So I get the bigger plate, obviously, because I'm a football player. I'll do orange chicken, teriyaki, and then chow mein, and then another orange chicken.
That's the best combo anyone could hear, honestly. And if you can have lunch with a famous person, who are you picking?
I'm gonna have to go with Keanu Reeves. I love watching the John Wicks, and he seems like such a genuine guy.
Nice. So now that we are on the field, I've been wanting to ask, what position do you play?
I play tight ends. They're like a small lineman and a bigger wide receiver. We get to do it all. We get to catch and we get to block and run.
And if you could play a different position, what would it be?
I would have to play outside linebacker or probably middle linebacker.
Nice. So I see you have some drills laid out. Do you mind showing us how you guys practice before game day?
Sure. So this is our end of the end zone for warm-ups on game day, and there'll be a kicker over there, and he'll kick the ball, sky-high kick, just to get the hands and eyes warm. We'll fair catch, head bob, and then run off, take a couple steps. Coach will also have us line up on this line right here, and you'll have 3 or 4 dudes around you, and he'll be tossing you balls while everybody's smacking your arms, pulling you, pushing you, smacking your helmet. It gets pretty intense. We like to mess around with each other.
So which one would you say is your favorite one, or the one that pushes you the most?
My favorite drill has to be the end zone corner drill. We'll run a quick little corner here, catch it in the corner, and then we get to run by all the fans on game day.
Nice. And what does your after practice routine look like?
After practice, I'm pretty tired, so I'll get a shake from Miss Leslie. You actually saw her at the beginning of the video. She'll get me a shake. I usually do strawberry. I'll come back, run, get the good shower, cool off in the shower, and then I'll go back and just crash in my room.
Okay, strawberry shakes. And does this include any ice baths?
No, I'm not a big ice bath guy. I might do a little heat tub before practice, but I'm never a big ice tub guy.
And after practice, how do you usually unwind?
I'll go back to my room, put the fan right on my face, put my headphones on, and just crash.
So, last question, what's your favorite celebration to do on the field?
My favorite celebration, if I were to ever score a touchdown, which hopefully happens a lot this year, I'll be doing the air guitar with a little hip action, just like that.
Nice, we love that. All right, so thank you so much for coming along today.
Of course, glad you guys could join.